Thank you, everyone. I request Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu to kindly address the gathering.
Most respected Sri Sugalchand Jain, Sri T.S. Krishnamurthy, Sri Prashnachand Jain, Sri Praveen B. Chheda, Sri Vinod Kumar, dignitaries, invitees, friends from the media, Namaskaram, Vanakkam to all of you. I would like to express my thanks and convey a deep sense of gratitude to Sri Sugalchand Jain for this noble initiative that he took more than 2.5 decades ago. Encouraging, honoring, and felicitating those who are doing seva, who are doing service to those who are most in need of it, be it animals, be it humans. The awardees, those who have been honored and felicitated today, whether it's Dhyan Society, which has been doing so much to save or to mitigate the pains and suffering of animals. It's not a small feat. Taking care of those who can't express, sharing their suffering and doing their best is something one must feel, and one must appreciate the service they are doing to the animals. Those in the Ekal Vidyalaya doing service by spreading education in the remote areas, tribal areas, other areas, far-flung areas for a very long time. Long before the modern state could establish schools, they have been doing it. And that too by mobilizing the community resources, spreading education. Silently, quietly, but magnificently. It's a great service to the society. Those who are serving the needy and most deprived in Chhattisgarh district, Chhattisgarh state. We know the kind of situation that has been prevailing there for quite some time. And the most affected is the health service in those areas. And these people, these good people, good Samaritans have been working in those areas and doing their best in providing the needed health services to all those who are marginalized and living in a very, very troubled domain. The society from Meghalaya, the Nonstance Society, they have been serving the people in the remote area of Meghalaya, taking care of the needs of the people, organizing the people, individual and society, both, making the individuals, helping the individuals, and collectively they are building, making them more aware of what all they can, what all things which are available, which they are not aware of, what are the things available and how to avail themselves of that. They have been doing great service in the areas which are remote and far-flung, preserving the traditional and indigenous knowledge system, the assets. There is a lot which are fading, which are now at the risk of elimination. They are preserving these. The heritage of millennia, thousands of years being lost, it will be lost forever. These people are doing great service by preserving them for the posterity. Each of them have been doing great service, and I express my profound sense of gratitude to each one of them. Friends, service to the people, service to the life, the living being, is perhaps the most precious of our national heritage. Long before the advent of modern state, people looked after themselves. It's a society that took care of the needs of the people. With the advent of modern state and modern state becoming almost the primary service provider or welfare provider, there has been erosion in this awareness that we all, each individual, each one of us, those who are capable, we owe it to the society, we must serve. I think this is one of the adverse fallout of the modern state, that everyone thinks that it is for the state to provide. A state, howsoever strong, howsoever wealthy, howsoever efficient they may be, a state cannot be a full service provider to the society. It has to be from the society themselves in a big way. And in our country, there are countless number of people who are doing this service. And they are doing so unmindful of recognition or any kind of felicitation. They do it because there is something within them that makes them do this. No. You know, this originates from our most ancient Sanatan Adhyatma, when we see that we are all one, we are all a family. In fact, even Bhagavad Gita, when it says it is Abhibhaktam Vibhakteshu, the whole creation is a manifestation of the indivisible, which is looking divided. The division that we see here, sitting all of you or those outside, not only division among the humans, but even among the animals and plants. We are all part of a family. This has been our long tradition, this wisdom given to us by our rishis several thousand years ago. This has been unique contribution of Bharat to humanity. some time ago, just a few months, we celebrated the 200th anniversary of a great saint of this land, Vallalar. Vallalars, he said, Vardiya Pairi Kandapodelam Vardinen. When I see a plant withering, my heart pains. So resonating with the plant is a part of me. And if it wilts, my heart wilts. That is. And this great wisdom was, or awareness was given to us by our rishis, since perhaps before, but as we know, since the time of great Rishabdev. The great Bhagavan Neminath, who gave us the lesson of ahimsa, which continued, which is perhaps the apex of all dharma. In our childhood, in our schools, in school building, in the villages, they used to be written ahimsa paramo dharma. We used to be taught in our primary school, ahimsa paramo dharma. This is the supreme dharma. I'm not using the word religion because dharma is much more than religion. So paramo dharma is a supreme dharma. This, when Bhagavan Mahavir, he spread it in a most organized manner. He gave us the 4 mantras, and these 4 mantras are the only way the world can sustain itself, the only way we can say that the future will be safe. Ahimsa. Ahimsa is not just, when Bhagavan Mahavir says ahimsa, it is not just hurting, physical hurting, even ahimsa in thought, in ideas, in our sentences, our speeches. When we speak, we should not hurt anyone even with our words. Ahimsa is all inclusive. And thanks, I find sometimes completely look at this summit of intellectual or a spiritual evolution. When the rishis of Jaina Sampradaya, when they said, came up with anekantavad. You know, today the world is divided in the rift, ideology, ideas, thisism, thatism. And everyone feels that, no, my idea or my political belief or my religion is the supreme. And all the conflicts have been going on. At that point of time, Jain rishis come up with anekantavad and syadavad. That no word, no expression, and human mind cannot comprehend the 360-degree truth. Because that is, we all are human beings. We are all finite beings. We know what our 5 senses tell us. Sight, sound, smell, touch, taste. These are all limited. We know that there are colors beyond our eyes can see. There are sounds beyond our ears can comprehend. So with this finite being, how can they understand with certainty the infinite truth? And that is why they said, each one of us have only a limited vision. Drishti Kon angle. It's not 360. And that is why the Jain Rishi came up with anekantavad. There can be many ways. Syadavad, perhaps you may be right. They never come up with certainty, no, this is the only truth. This is the beauty. Nothing could be higher or nothing could be more sublime than this evolution. And nothing could be more powerful or no more or a stronger glue to unite the humanity. They gave us another lesson. Satya, truth. Asteya, don't steal. Aparigraha, renunciation. These 4 combined is the only way the future or a safer future would lie. And this is what today our country, Bharat, is doing. Remember, in this, we had G20. And what was the motto? Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam. What is Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam? This is what it is. When we are all member of a family, who do you hurt? Remember, not only humans, even the plants and animals. We are all part. We are all member of a family. The whole world is a family. We cannot hurt anyone. We cannot lie to a family member. We cannot steal from a family member. And whatever is mine is of my own family. It's not only mine. This is the beauty, this theme which now the world is coming around is derived from these very noble ideas which our great rishis have given us, Bhagavan Mahavir has given to us. It is time that we spread it. And we are trying to spread it to the rest of the world. But while the message goes with all the limitations in the world, once again, I like to express my gratitude to Sri Sugal Chand Jain and the people like him, and those who are associated with Bhagavan Mahavir Foundation, who devote their time to do the work, the shifting, and then pick up the one. It's not an easy task. There are many. When you sift the one, that doesn't mean that others are not, but with a heavy heart and with a lot of strict measures they have to, as a jury, they have to do the work. They also deserve congratulations and express our thanks and gratitude to them. And I wish this building the positive force, which has been our national heritage for thousands and thousands of years, this expands, more and more of our people involved, and in their own way, what they are doing, they do so more and more, giving, serving the people. This life is for the service of the others. I know this will strengthen it further. This is a very noble initiative, and I know that there will be many awards. They have just completed the Silver Jubilee a few years back, because this is now 27th or so. I am sure they will have golden, platinum, and all this diamond. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Tirupratik Jain, trustee of Bhagwan Mahavir Foundation. Tirupratik Jain, trustee of Bhagwan Mahavir Foundation, will propose vote of thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed an honor and a privilege to stand before you to propose the vote of thanks on this momentous occasion. First and foremost, our gratitude goes to our chief guest, Thiru RNRavi, the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu. Sir, we thank you for your presence and encouragement. Your presence has really honored and encouraged the Bhagwan Mahavir Foundation and the 4 awardees. I extend my sincere thanks to Thiru T.S. Krishnamurthy, former Chief Election Commissioner of India and selection jury member of Mahavir Awards, for presiding over this function. Sir, we look forward to your continued support and guidance. I thank the selection jury members and the shortlisting committee members for their guidance, support and encouragement. I thank the officers and staff attached to the Raj Bhavan for their assistance and making this function a success. I also express our gratitude to all the distinguished guests, the awardees, and each one of you present here. Your presence has made this occasion very special and contributed to the resounding success of this function. Our heartfelt thanks to the media for showing interest and covering the event, helping us reach a wider audience and share the inspiring stories of our awardees. Once again, thank you one and all for making this function a memorable one. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Kindly rise for national anthem.
Janagana Manati Nayaka Jaya He Bharat Bhagya Vidata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Banga Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga उच्चल जलति तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाता जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you one and all for your presence and patience.